What's going on, guys? Welcome to 31 Days of Horror. I am Morgan Film Fan. Let's jump into some scares. Savage Harvest was released in 1994, and this is a shot-on-video film. Now, I'm still kind of introducing myself into shot-on-video films because I really just can't take them. Basically, they're like ultra low budget, and from what I understand anyway, I'm pretty sure shot on video is basically like filmed with like a camcorder, the kind of stuff that you used in the 80s and the 90s where you like actually put a VHS into it and film it, and then you like by hand edit the tape and everything. Correct me if I'm wrong, or at least use a machine or something to edit the tape onto film kind of thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I believe shot on video is. And because of that, the look of these films are usually really grainy, and the acting is poor, and it's literally like home movies essentially. And I've never been able to really get into them. Now, albeit that being said, like, I'm not saying that I completely despise them and I can't do them at all, because I recently watched one called Video Violence that I actually I enjoyed it quite a bit. I found it goofy and funny, and I could laugh at it. And I heard a lot of discussion on this one, and I hear this is one of the best, so I decided to check it out, this 31 Days of Horror, as kind of a gateway drug into shot-on-video films. And although it didn't necessarily win me over or sell me or anything, and I'm not like in love with shot-on-video films yet, I can say that there were things about this film that I really liked, especially the practical effects and the heart and soul behind it and the effort that was put into this film. Basically what we have going on here is we have a slew of characters. I'm not even going to bother with names because there was just so many going. And they go camping essentially to these like Indian burial grounds, and there's one guy there, I think his name is Clay, but I could be mistaken on that. He's discussing all the lore of the whole thing, and apparently there's these stones that got like buried under rock or gravel or whatnot, and then there was a recent flood and these stones resurfaced, and these stones basically hold like a curse in them where, you know, if blood gets on them or if some kind of ritual happens, there's this old like ancestor from the like Indian tribe that's soul still haunts the land kind of thing, and if certain things happen a certain way, then he'll start haunting the place. And essentially all these characters begin to get possessed one by one and then start, you know, basically murdering each other. This film also plays with like realms, where there's these like walls of realms that the characters can't leave, otherwise they'll go into like different dimensions kind of thing. So they're essentially stuck in one place because of a curse, and I found that pretty cool. And the storytelling was, like I said, it's very shot on video style, but there was a lot of like effort put behind this film, and I could tell, like especially when like the costume designs and everything, and the makeup designs, and the way they made the people look out to look like demons. Like there's this like pig nose demon kind of thing. The gore effects were really cool. There's scenes where people get like pipes through the head, and although because of the shot on video esque of it, it's really hard to like see the blood, and sometimes the blood looks like grayish, like the colors just aren't there, but you can kind of tell that the gore is there, and you can see like what they were aiming for and what they were trying to do with the whole thing. I really did like the violence in this. Like there's one point where this one demon sticks its tongue out and has its spike on its tongue, and it bites this guy's neck, and it just starts like spewing blood all over the place. So There's buckets of blood in this film, and I did like that aspect of it a lot. There's also some special features in this Blu-ray specifically from Vinegar Syndrome that explains a lot of the behind the scenes and backstory to the film, and I almost found that as interesting as the film was itself. And it really opened me up to the world a little bit more of shot on video, because I'm really not familiar with it. Although I'm a massive film fan in general, I think slowly but surely one day I'll probably start to appreciate and understand shot on video a little bit more, but I'm still not there yet. And another thing I will mention that is very cool about the production of this film is there was a flood in '93, and this film was made in '93, and they actually used footage of the flood to carry on the plot, because part of the plot is this flood that released these stones and then released these demons kind of thing. And the fact that the director saw this flood happening and then said to himself, gee, I can make like a story out of this kind of thing and make a fictionalized film out of it. I found that really cool, because the film opens up with actual footage of the flood and stuff. There's a lot of product placement, obviously accidentally, but you got McDonald's in the background and Burger Kings and all that stuff. But it was cool. Like I said, the acting, I don't know, it felt like just, he got his best buddies to kind of be in the movie. Nobody really seemed necessarily professional, but I wouldn't say anybody was terrible necessarily. They did what they were asked to do, and they seemed to be having like a lot of good banter back and forth and a lot of fun with the whole gore and the violence and everything. So it was cool enough. I'm just not sold necessarily when it comes to shot on video, but I'm glad I watched it, and I'm glad I found it. It's a very unique type of film. The whole genre is anyway. And I'm glad I got to experience it, because a lot of people compare this to the Evil Dead. I didn't really get that too much. Of course, you had the demons and everything, and that's where it comes from. But I don't know. I got different vibes with it. I don't really know what else I would compare this film to. But I liked the vibe of it, and I liked the violence of it, and I liked the whole possession theme of it when it came to, like I said, the makeup design and the way the demons looked and the design of them. I really liked that a lot. So it was cool. I'll give it that, and it was a pretty cool watch, and I'm glad I got to check it out. So that's Savage Harvest, and that's day 29, and still having a blast. Only got a couple more to go, and we'll see how those go. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you like to listen to my voice, or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more soon, so stay tuned for those. Check out what's on the channel already. Stay tuned for what's coming. Until next review, have a good one, take care, and cheers.